day, since like 10 o'clock in the morning. Non-stop, we've been teaching the Bible. Non-stop. All over the city. Downtown. North St. Louis. Now we here. Go ahead.
The love of neighbors.
The love of neighbors, meaning families. Our families come together. Our children and our wives, they socialize and we congregate. We come together. That's the love, and we like to get with y'all too. Go ahead.
A man and a wife that agree together.
That agree together.
Even when you agree to disagree.
Well, see, if you agree to you know what? See, if you agree to disagree, that means that you really not agreeing. You're not on one accord. So the whole objective is to find Christ. Is to find thus says the Lord. You understand? Because when you find thus says the Lord, you're going to realize that the Lord is true. Let God be true. Get that out. Romans 3, right? You see what I'm saying? Let God be true. That's what's going to settle it all. With me and my wife, when, not if. Not if. Y'all ain't from Venus or Mars, another planet. You know what I'm saying? When me and my wife disagree, this is what we do. Read out.
Romans chapter 3, verse 1. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar.
So we let God be true. You know what I mean by that, let God be true? When there's a problem, we have to solve it according to what God says. How should we act? How should we act? First, we have to establish order. Can you get 1 Corinthians 13? We have to establish order.
14.
About learning. Yeah, 14. It's about learning. Okay, read.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
I want about learning. If they would learn anything. Verse 35.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 35.
Let's start at the one before.
34. Let the women keep silence in the churches.
Right, so in other words, sisters, they're not supposed to be preaching. So when they're in church, they should be silent. So in our church, perfect combination. So in the church, the men, they do the preaching, they do the teaching. Women, their teaching is like to the side, from sister to sister, because you might need to know, how do I listen to him? He's so demanding. His authority. He's so bossy. You know what I'm saying? So how do you learn to humble yourself from an older woman that has success in that? She's going to tell you, girl, this is what you do. You know, and she ain't gonna steer you wrong. She gonna say, okay. Shut up.
See what I deal with?
Yeah, that's what you gotta deal with, Okay. So she gonna tell you from experience, it's okay. Go ahead and do it. He don't mean no harm. He's trying to be in order with the Lord. He's trying to do what Christ say to do. You understand? And then you're going to realize that doing it is going to make them go ahead and turn back into the teddy bear and not the lion. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
For it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also said the law.
Come on.
And if they will learn anything,
here's the thing, and if they would learn anything, so now sisters have to realize this, that they learn it. Go ahead.
let them ask their husbands at home.
So you got to ask for your husband. You got to learn from your husband. A lot of sisters want to teach their husband. See, one of the things, like in Genesis 2, one of the things that the Most High said concerning women, that the man is he's going to rule over you. He's going to be your lead. He's going to be your guide. You understand that? And a lot of us, a lot of sisters don't really understand that thing. It's just like us. We got a lead, we got a head, we got a guide, and we got to prove ourselves and everything to the Messiah of Israel. to the Christ. You got it?
Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
Because Eve sinned. The Lord said, I am going to greatly multiply. So when you have a baby, that button is split. You see what I'm saying? That's why there's so much pain. Now they're trying to circumvent it and get what they call an epidural. But it was never meant to do that. Some women be like, no, I'm going to have a natural birth. I'm going to have a natural birth. And then afterwards, they need 30-something stitches. Go ahead.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire
and your desire
shall be to thy husband.
See that? The Lord said your desire, and that's why sisters be very, very emotional. You know what I'm saying? They be deep in love. They love him no matter what. You see what I'm saying? Because that's a spirit that the Lord said, I'm going to give to you. I'm going to have you to desire your husband. Okay? Go ahead.
And he shall rule over thee.
You see that? And he shall rule over thee. That means he's going to be the boss of you. That's right. He's going to be the boss of you. He's going to tell you what to do. You see what I'm saying? Now he's going to tell you what to do, and some sisters they're not gonna like this, but when it's in order, the man be smooth like a sunny day. You know how you boss your children around? Sometimes a man will try to talk to you, he'll be instructing you, and you will feel like, do you think I'm your child? Sometimes you might feel like, or you might even say that. It's not that he think that you're a child, it's the spirit that the Most High gives to men to rule. And a lot of women in this society are not used to a man ruling over them. All right, bro. It's not used to a woman. I mean, a woman is not used to a man ruling over them. Okay? But it's according to scripture. It has to happen. Okay? So now let's go back and get the other. Let's get Peter. You hold it.
First Peter chapter.
Spirit.
This is 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 4. But let it be the hidden man of heart, and that which is not corruptible.
This is talking about the woman, a hidden heart. Okay, not you know what I'm saying? Not costly clothes, not heels, and not you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You looking at it.
Verse 3. Verse 3.
No, just get this point. Yeah.
Whose adorning, let it not be that of the outward adorning or plaiting of the hair, and of the wearing of gold or putting on of a pearl, but let it be the hidden man of heart, and that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit.
You see that? So the Lord said, while you're learning and while He's ruling over you, and now in Corinthians 4:11, the Lord said, a meek and quiet spirit. See that? So that's going to kill all confusion inside the house. Y'all getting this, brother? You sure? Yeah. A meek and ornament spirit. A meek is a serious spirit. You see what I'm saying? I'm serious to the cause. I'm serious like I'm going to listen to you. That's how you should be. Now when he go wrong, like if he raising his hand and he can't cuss you out, he can't disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? He can't put you out. But guess what he got to do? He got to take care of you. He got to take care of you. He got to put some paper in your pocket. He got to put some shoes on your feet. He got to keep that car running. He got to put clothes on that back. He got to get food in that mouth. He got to keep that roof over your head. That's our job as a husband. We got to provide. Now, sister's supposed to help, but as a man, we gotta be a sole provider. And if any brother is not a provider, then he should not be trying to be married. That's what we counsel, brother. If you're not trying to take care of the woman, you should not be married. Because the woman is a responsibility. She's gonna have children. And when she has children, then you need to be trying to take care of that child too. You see what I'm saying? And in return, he's gonna rule over you. In return, he's gonna rule over you. He's gonna tell you this, he's gonna tell you that. Your spirit gotta be quiet. You see all of that. That's what marriage is about. And then dwelling with them according to knowledge, This the last point, and then I know you speculate.
You are really though.
Dwell with them according to knowledge. The same chapter.
Likewise, ye husbands.
Likewise, husbands. So after she been told to do all of that, listen to what you got to read.
Dwell with them according to knowledge.
Dwell with that woman according to the Bible. You see that? So that means that you got to deal right with her. So I just ran through all of. I went through the precepts on this. You got to listen to you. But see, now y'all got to run. I can't go through the precepts to tell you how you got to financially provide. But you have, but men have to financially provide. Anytime I counsel a lot of marriages, long distance, in town, out of town, and as soon as I get wind that this dude is being a bum, you know what I say? Go get a job. The woman is complaining. Can you get that in Ecclesiastes about a woman? Ecclesiastes what, 25? If she's taking care of the guy, she's going to complain. She's got a job, he got no job. Or she's got a job and he got a half a job. He got a part-time job. He got an itty-bitty job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's mad as hell. Why is that? That's because he's not taking care of business. Men got to take care of business in the relationship. Okay? Got it? Oh, I said 25. A woman, she maintained, right?
Yeah.
Right there.
Ecclesiastes 25 and 22.
Come on.
A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger.
Full of what?
Anger.
Anger. She got to pay. She got to pay. We know people like that now. Woman got to pay. She like, this, I wish he get a job. When you going to get a job? You can leave me alone. She totally did. All of that stuff that we just read, that's out the door. And a lot of sisters be knowing about that, but they don't want to hear that. One reason and one reason only, because she's maintaining. When you let a woman take care of you, you have given her power over you. You have given her, my wife don't have to take care of me. My wife helps me to the fullest, but guess what? She don't want for nothing. She helped me, and I ain't gonna take that away, but guess what? God damn it, I'm the breadwinner. I'm gonna go out and get that paper. I'm gonna go out and work. We ain't no thieves, we ain't no drug dealers, we ain't got the lie to get no money. I would wipe windows, sweep the ground, I would cut grass, trim trees. I'm gonna come home. Here you go, baby. Go ahead and get that milk and bread and butter, get that steak and beans and get all that cheese and all, get everything you need. Pay the bill. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have to maintain me. And you ain't gonna have to maintain these brothers here, because these brothers ain't dealing with no brothers that's gonna be no bum and let no woman maintain him. We gonna run our house. Okay? Read it. Come on.
She is full of anger.
She is full of anger. Go ahead.
Imprudence.
Imprudent meaning no wisdom, no understanding. Totally out of order. A lot of money will wreck a woman's mind. Sometimes money is the worst thing you can do is give to a woman, because it becomes a god to her. Money is the root to all evil. Read.
And much reproach.
And much reproach. She'll bring more too much sin to you. That's why you as a head, the head of your house, you as a ruler in your house, you gotta provide. You gotta keep thinking of ways to provide. Thinking of ways to pop that pocket. All that money we used to trick when we was young, before we got married, yeah, it ain't. Yeah, them days is over. Now you gotta go home and trick the change. Now you gotta go home, and it don't be no, it ain't no big thing now. Okay. Woo! How much you say that is? But while we complaining, we still gotta keep on digging. Here, go ahead and take care of it. Hey, that's gonna show them that we're responsible, man. And they gonna love us, and that's gonna make her allow you to do your job like Ruth. She gonna enjoy that thing, man. Did you get a flight, brother? Yes, sir. Hey, brother, do you listen? We be teaching nationality. We're the Hebrew Israelites, man. That's our nation. That we've been robbed and stole from our heritage, man. All of this stuff that we talking, this how we supposed to dwell in every house with this great wisdom. Can you get that? I know you gotta go. We're gonna say it anyway, even if you leave. We're gonna prophesy into the wind. Get that in Deuteronomy 4. What nation is there so great? We'll have all these good laws. Man, this makes us as wise and understanding people to dwell like this. You know who we imitating now? Do you know who we imitating now? Who we acting like now? The people that are around about us. That's what we acting like now. You got it? Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 8. And what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law?
Remember how we said let God be true? When there's a situation that you gotta resolve in the house, you resolve it using God. Everything I said pertaining to this marriage, guess what we went to? God. We went to God and let God be true. When a woman wants to tell you that, guess what? You need to take care of your responsibilities, we went to God. When you need to go to a woman and say, hey, you have to listen to me, woman, and you got to learn, I'm trying to tell you what's right, we went to God. What nation have that? Because God never dealt with the other nations and gave them the commandments. You want to get that? He never gave no other commandments, man. Psalms 147, 19, 20. Okay. All right, brother. Peace. You got it? Yo, brother. Psalms 147, verse 19 and 20. He showed his word.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
He showed his word unto Jacob. You see that? So we've been explaining marriage to those couples that was here, brother. And everywhere it came out the scriptures. Ain't no other nation got this. That brother read that. Read that again. He showed his word unto Jacob. Now read what you got.
And what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law?
No other nation in the world can run their house perfectly like this. This is perfect. This is better than a machine, brother. This is perfect. These laws. If you deal with these laws the most, I'll show you, brother, how to run your house. You got a woman?
Yeah, I do.
You got a woman. Oh, okay. Yes. So you run your woman you run your house according to these scriptures. You take care of your woman according to this word. He showed his word unto Jacob. Go ahead.
He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Go ahead.
He has not dealt so with any nation.
He have not taught him to no other nation. Go ahead.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
They have not known them. You see what I'm saying? So, why would we go to counseling to European people? Why would we go to sit on the sofa and let Europeans counsel?
Open it up to the Gentiles too?
Do you know who the Gentiles are? Can you get it? Show them who the Gentiles are. You get that one, okay? And then you get Ephesians 2. We're going to show him who the Gentiles is. This brother's going to learn who the Gentiles are today. You believe in the Bible?
Yes.
Do you? Okay. So now, if by you believing in the Bible, you know it's a big book and it's a lot to learn, right? Okay. Read what
So
you got.
St. John chapter 7, verse 35. Then said the Jews among themselves.
Then said the Israelites among themselves, because Christ said something to them. Read.
Whither will he go?
Whither will he go?
That we should not find him.
No, you got to go up before then, so he could see that Christ had said something.
32. So St. John chapter 7, verse 32. The Pharisees heard that the people murmured such things concerning him, and the Pharisees and the chief priests sent officers to take him. Then Christ said unto them, Yet a little while I am with you, and then I go unto him that sent me.
So Christ is saying he's going to leave these people. Now remember, Christ was a man with woolly hair, and his skin, as if it was brass burned in a furnace, so he was very dark. And the people that he was saying this to was very dark too. It wasn't the European Jews that said it, or the Jews, it was our foreparents. Because if it was any other way, he would look like he was at a rally meeting and he was a head honcho. So that wasn't the case, okay? Go ahead.
Ye shall seek me and shall not find me, and where I am, thither ye cannot come.
Here's the point, read.
Then said the Jews among themselves, Whither will he go that we shall not find him? Will he go unto the dispersed?
Stop. What is it? Will he go unto the dispersed? What do you think? What do you think the dispersed is? When you disperse something, that's like if I take a bunch of change, right, and I throw it. That's dispersed, right? So if they're asking him, would he go into the dispersed? Wouldn't they be saying, would he go into Israel that's dispersed?
Was Israel dispersed at the time?
Yeah, they were. From prior captivities. Okay? When he going to the dispersed, go ahead.
Among the Gentiles.
Among who?
The Gentiles.
Amongst the Gentiles, amongst the